Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Missing Piece. Today I am going to talk about decluttering. You're gone for like 2 months and the first thing you talk about is decluttering. Hey man, I'm trying my best, okay? This is all I could think of. I'm not that creative. Just let me have this. Yes, I am talking about decluttering. I know it's very random, not really has anything to do with anything, but I was just kind of feeling like that was the thing to talk about. It's spring. We've been in our houses too long. I had extra time and I cleaned some things. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know. I really should decorate more behind me. It's a weird look. Look though, I got this new bookend. It's a taco. I love it. I saw it at the thrift store and I was like, yes, this needs to come home with me. And I made a purpose for it. Anyway, so with decluttering, I personally love decluttering. I love cleaning, somewhat. I like organizing all my things, rearranging them. Oh, it's a grand old time. I have so much fun. So that's something that I love to do. It's super random. But I did, last year was it even the year before? I think it was last year. I did the Marie Kondo method, which I want to say I would have been down to do that before it was a big thing, but whatever. The hipster life is this. I just like cleaning, okay? But I do recommend her method. It's actually really super helpful. But I noticed, like, I'd see videos that people were like, Marie, I love this random piece of garbage. How dare you tell me I have to get rid of it? And that's not the point of Marie's thing. Not that I have anything to do with her or anything like that. I'm just telling you. I got the book, and if you actually read the book, it explains a lot of things in more detail, which I found really helpful, especially because I'm the person who would want to keep all the garbage, okay? I will tell you that straight up. I'm such a hoarder. Hoarder. So basically what you do is, you get all of one thing, you start with clothes and you go through and, what brings you joy and whatever, and you say goodbye to what you don't want to keep, and then you keep what you want to keep, obviously, or whatever. And it's very interesting how it changes the way your brain, like, thinks about things, because, you start with your clothes and it's a little less intense in a way because they're clothes, and unless you have a special attachment to the clothes, it's a lot easier to be like, bye, But then when you get down the line, like, jewelry and books and movies, and for me, a lot of random knickknacks that I collected over the years at thrift stores that I just got for cheap, so I wanted to keep forever. I had a lot of stuff. It gets a lot easier to say goodbye to the things that you've just been holding on to that they don't really have a value, like a sentimental value, and you're just kind of like, I just was keeping them because I bought them, and I'm just keeping them. So it's kind of nice in that way. And especially, again, for someone who hoards things like me, it really helped. But I want you to know that there are things that you can keep. So I thought today I would show you some of the... Am I shouting? Gosh, I'm so loud. I'm so sorry. I would show you some of the random things that were important enough to me to keep through my cleanse. So here you go. Feel better about your hoarding, or the few things that you may want to keep that you don't want to get rid of, because I have kept a lot of weird things. Let's get started. This is number one, or the first one I grabbed out of my pile. This is a suitcase. It's very small. It's, can you see who's on there? It's Alvin and the Chipmunks. Well, I guess Alvin and the Chipette. I don't know her name. I will point out, I don't know, I shouldn't say I don't know anything, but I know next to nothing about Alvin and the Chipmunks. It wasn't something I watched as a kid. But this suitcase was my jam. I stinking love it. It's so cute. And I was looking at it today and I wondered if I could turn it into a purse. Just throwing it out there. But this bag, I think I got it at a garage sale. And I believe it was filled with Dalmatians from 101 Dalmatians. Like, so many Dalmatians. I may or may not still have them. Get out of the trash. What are you doing, weirdo? There's nothing in my trash. So yes, it's just an empty suitcase, but I love it and I kept it. So let's move on. Number 2, box. No, inside this box, I don't know if you were able to see it, my Pokemon cards. All my Pokemon cards. This box is quite heavy, I will say. Like, there's a lot in there, okay? Ooh, you can really see the shiny ones. Ooh. I'm not going to go through them all with you because it's just too many, and unless somebody legitimately just wants to see all my Pokemon cards, this is all you're going to get. I even got more. My brother, he gave me his old ones. He was like, I think you'll like these more than me. And I was like, oh, I will. They're not in here yet because he had them in the nice jacket thing. I had a crappy box. This is legitimately the box I used as a kid, too. I haven't upgraded the box either. Some of the rubber bands are breaking, too, so that's, it is what it is. Pokemon cards. I never know how to play the game, but I like the cards. There you go. Hoard your stuff. Maybe I'll do something with them. I don't know. Next. Oh, Jemima. My bears. I love my bears. These are my bears. I got shirtless Winnie the Pooh. One of our dogs tore off his shirt. He's mine, by the way. My nephews really want him. Well, I shouldn't say my nephews want him. My mom wanted me to give him to my nephews, but they have a Pooh Bear, and he has a shirt. I'll take shirtless Pooh Bear, okay? Not for any weird reasons, just he happens to be shirtless, and it's not as cool as if he had a shirt, I guess. Anyway, and these are my 2 other bears. Brown bear, polar bear. Polar bear's missing an eye right now. I have it. It fell off in the wash. These were in the attic for so long, and we uncovered them when we cleaned the attic. I thought I got rid of them. I was so excited to be able to keep them. Oh, so happy. So yes, random things to hoard. They're like gigantic too. Like, I'm struggling to keep them all in frame. My bears. I guess these would count as sentimental things, but I don't care. They're my weird things that I kept. Like, who keeps giant bears? What am I going to do with them in the future? I don't know, and I don't care. I'll figure that out when I get there. Problem for future summer. Next. My ham-hams. Oh! These are my 2 big stuffed ham-hams. I mean, they're not as big as my bears, but they're pretty big. Pretty hefty. I've got some smaller ones, and I have a bunch of the little toys. I love them. I love them so much. They're the stinking cutest. I legitimately have had dreams about buying more ham-hams from Hamtaro. It's ridiculous. Does anyone else just remember these just being the best toy that came to America? Oh, they were so amazing. Actually, I don't know if they came to America or if they were American. I don't know. I thought they were Japanese, but maybe it was just styled after them. They're so cute. So the next thing is kind of, it's just something that I collect a lot of, and I turn it into artwork because this is really the only art that I can do. It's, oh, shiny. It's a collage of pieces of cardboard that I've collected. They're like, here. They're like boxes and stuff that I have taken apart from like jewelry or random stuff. A couple of them are like card things. I don't know what to tell you. They're pieces of cardboard boxes that I've saved and cut apart. I have so many of these. Well, I have three of these like done and made. This is a canvas. I painted it and I glued these on and I put glitter on it. and Mod Podge. Art, in my mind, apparently. But I have 3 of these, and then, like, 2 boxes of cut apart things. Like tags. Like, they're just tags and stuff like that. Like, this is a tag, this is a tag. I've just saved them and reused them. Does this count as recycling? Can I count this as like, ooh, I'm doing great, I'm recycling and being crafty? I love them, okay? Shut up. These are my bottles. I stinking love the bottles. They're so fun and pretty. I don't know why I like bottles so much. I just love them. These aren't even all of them. Because I've got some in the other room that are just not up yet. Because it's hard to reach this shelf. I've also got my seashell bucket from Disney World from when I was like 7 or something. And then seashells and some sand from when I used to go to Hilton Head Island in South Carolina. That was a fun time. But these are my beautiful seashells and my Iron Man bucket for popcorn that I never use for popcorn because I always forget it's there. Aren't they beautiful? Yes, this was something that I found important enough to keep. Shut up! So 2 more things, really quick. These are really the pride and joy of my, wow, you're a ridiculous hoarder. This stick. Why? I don't know. It has all these like marks on it. I don't know if it'll focus. Oh, stop focusing on my face. No, it's not gonna do it. Anyway, it's got all these cool like squiggly lines. I just thought it looked really cool. I think I got it or found it. Got it. I think I found it at camp when I went to camp for like a year or 2. And I just thought it was really cool. I really liked sticks and rocks. I had a lot of rocks. I got rid of some of my rocks. Not a lot of them. But some of them, I did get rid of some of them and some of the seashells that weren't important to me. But this stick made the cut. I would like to do an art project with it. I just don't know what yet. And I'm not good enough at resin to like make a resin project with it, but I think that's what I would do because then it would like encase it and like preserve it. You know what I mean? So that's that. And the final thing, what I thought of to make this video all about. Pooh Bear. No, I'm just kidding. In the tin, I've got some acorn tops. I don't know why I kept the acorn tops, but there's the acorn tops. That's gross. Oh, here he is, my special little guy. This thing. This looks like a turd on camera. I swear to you, it's like a stick thing. Maybe if I just out of frame. I can't make it focus. Doesn't he look cute? Like, okay, hear me out. This is why I kept this, because it looks like a dragon to me. Can you kind of see his little snout? And then it's just like, he's got like a mane and then his tail. I can't make it focus to show you. I'll put a picture in or something. I have kept him for years. Oops, I hit the camera. Years. He's so delicate. Again, I want to use a project and like encase him in resin or something to preserve him. He's just precious. I just love him. And this is something that I've kept for years. Okay? This made it through my cleanse. He got his own special box with some acorns. This stick sits on top because it's in the same boat. I think I got him at the same time. He's just cute. I like him. Like a little sleepy dragon. Can you see? Can you see what I mean? There's his head. And I love him, okay? Shut up. Anyway, so that is some of the things that I have hoarded over the years and made it through my cleansing of stuff. This, honestly, I have so much weird stuff that I collect. It's ridiculous. So that's the video. Kind of random. But yeah, I think it's really good to be cleaning things out of your life and There are things that you just want to keep, and for no other reason than they make you happy. That stick, it makes me happy, and that's all you need to know. I really do recommend reading Marie's book if you're really serious about wanting to clean everything out of your house. The book is super helpful. It just explains things better. I know a lot of people watched the Netflix series when it was out, and that was really good. Like, I liked watching it, but it doesn't go as in depth as the book does, and it just doesn't explain it as well. And as a Christian, there are some things in her book that are kind of like weird spiritual things, but she is from Japan and they have like Buddhism and stuff, so it is a little different. That was honestly, though, it was really, the way she wrote it was really good because it was at the way end of the book and it was just a teeny little section. If you have these, this is my recommendation for them. Nothing more than that. She was really good about it. It wasn't weird. And, a lot of those kinds of things, anything that I thought was kind of weird, I kind of just, I took it in and then I thought about it and was like, well, God's way would be kind of like this. You know what I mean? I kind of put a Christian spin on it just to help me get through it and not be like weird about it or dismiss the book altogether. Because I think some people would just want to dismiss it altogether because of that reason, I guess. But that's what I would recommend doing that, or if that helps you out, that's what I would recommend. So yeah, for all of you wanting to keep all of your trash things, you can if they bring you joy. I fully support the trash keeping. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. What are some weird things that maybe you have collected over the years that you will never get rid of because you love them for no other reason than they exist? I'd love to hear about it. If you have anything stranger than I do, or a weird craft project that you've turned your things into, I'd love to hear about it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to. I don't know, whatever. I don't care anymore. Ring the notification bell so you get notified when I put new videos out. Hopefully it won't be 3 months later. I promise I try my best to make videos every week. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Bye!